Dollar Tree trip. Let's see what we get.
I am about to go in and grab a few things. I already have tons of things. I'll kind of show you guys what I already have. And then I'm looking for a couple of more things. So, you will see what I am going up in here for. You can go to Dollar Tree for so many different things. I've been doing home remodels, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of stuff I've been getting from Dollar Tree. But yeah, I'm about to go in here, grab some stuff. Y'all can guess what we about to do. What y'all think it is? Can y'all guess? Gardening supplies. I'm about to start my raised garden in the back of my house, y'all. I got my seeds and everything. I'm ready to go.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this video finds you all well. I am at my table in my kitchen, and I wanted to bring you guys some content. In my last video, I was talking about the faux flowers that I had on my porch, because I was gonna plant some petunias from seed. In addition to planting some petunias from seed, I'm also building a raised bed garden in the back of my house. Just a little backstory. My mom is a gardener. My dad is a gardener. Jesus was mistaken for a gardener. Okay. Anyway, I have been participating in the community garden for the last like 2 years, but last year our community relations person stepped down and I had to take over the community garden, which was a whole nother feat. But yes, I really enjoyed myself. I learned a lot. I thank God for my mom just kind of making us do stuff when we were little, because that was one of the reasons that I didn't suck that bad. I knew just a little bit about gardening, not a lot, but just like, just from hanging around or whatever. So my daughter actually is really, really good at gardening. She definitely has a much greener thumb than myself. She's more like my mom. And she's been hanging with my mom a lot, especially when COVID hit. She hung out with my mom a whole lot. And really all they could do was go outside and be in the yard and stuff like that. So, yes, I did the community garden for 1 year. I volunteered with my mom. And then she just got busy and never came back. So I had to tend to her garden. Well, then the second year when I had to do the community garden, she was supposed to do it again, her grandkids. And she ended up having to go to LA to take care of my aunt. So I ended up having to plant everything and do everything. Y'all listen, it's some content on my channel from that. And I'll kind of try to maybe put it in the description of how I really thought I was going to mess that garden up. I mean, there are depths, there are times you're supposed to plant, distances you're supposed to plant stuff. I ain't know none of that. I just was out there digging holes and planting plants, child. And it actually turned out really, really good. I'm not going to get too much into that. If you want to see what happened with the garden, I have several updates on the community garden from last year. From the things that I harvested, from the things that I planted, how it went, how the animals were taking all my stuff, how people was taking whatever, So, if you want to look at that, it is on my channel. But I'm here today because I'm a little crafty. So I am going to build my own raised bed garden, and the total comes up to be like $35. So I will have some content on that. I am planting several different types of seeds for several different things. So yes, I'm planting petunias for my front yard, for my baskets, my hanging baskets, and then some of my baskets on my porch that you guys saw on my porch remodel. But I also am remodeling my back patio, which is like a super small little porch area, and I'm going to plant some seeds for that. I left my baskets for those anyway, but I'm going to plant some seeds for that. And then I'm also going to plant some different herbs and things like that in order to keep mosquitoes away. I already planted some mint because I like to drink mint tea, and that will be a part of my pesticide. Y'all, I'm trying to do a little healthy type of pesticide. So I learned a lot. Mosquitoes don't like mint, they don't like basil, they don't like lavender, they don't like marigold. So I'm about to plant marigolds everywhere. But marigolds are also very beneficial in my garden because they keep nematodes and stuff like that away, white flies, stuff like that, for my tomatoes and eggplants and bell peppers, I think. So I'm gonna plant some of those in my or near my raised bed. And then I'm also going to plant some for my front porch. I'm going to plant some for my back porch. And then I will be planting some for my mom. Okay. So although I did buy her own stuff, because majority of the things that I have here on this table came from Dollar Tree or like a Dollar General, like more thrifty things, because you can spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on gardening supplies just off top, especially if you call yourself starting from the bottom. Now we're here. But it wasn't really expensive, y'all. Most of my seeds I got from Dollar Tree. I've heard really great things about them. I bought them for my mom like years and years ago. I bought her the bulbs. Oh dang, I don't got them right here. I bought her the bulbs. And I'll bring those when I start talking about my floral plants that I'm going to be planting. And then they are coming up in my front yard. I got her some hyacinth bulbs from there one time. This year they had some gladiolas, some other things. So I grabbed some gladiolas. I think I'm going to put them on my front porch too. Because we need some, flowers to help pollinate with the bees and things like that. So they really help your vegetable garden too. They really be cutting up, but you got to draw them to it. So anyway, we'll get into that on another video. But yes, I just kind of wanted to show you guys my setup right now. And then later, y'all, I was supposed to do this video probably like 4 or 5 days ago, but I've been waiting on rain. I really want to use rainwater for my seed starting because that's really what I like to use for my plants and stuff like that. If y'all want to tour my plants that I done started, child, I'll show y'all another video. But that's really what I like to use to water my plants with. That's what I like to use for everything. So I've been waiting on it to rain. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, what y'all do know is I'm a fisherwoman. Okay, I'm an angler. And I'm always trying to go fishing. But every time I be like, dang, I want to go fishing, it's going to be 60 degrees. It rained. Y'all, yesterday, it was supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We at Thursday at this point. Didn't rain that much Tuesday. Didn't rain hardly any at all yesterday. Not enough to fill a cup. And it is almost 10 o'clock on Thursday and it still ain't raining. And they talking about a flood watch with 30% chance to rain. Anything y'all know about Illinois is 30% chance of rain probably ain't gonna rain. But I need rainwater, y'all. So I was kind of trying to hold off on filming a video until I was able to do it all in one sitting. But hopefully this evening I'll have some rainwater collected and I'll be able to go ahead and start sowing the seeds. And I'm super, super excited about that. I got a whole message to go along with this. So y'all know this is a faith-based channel. So everything we do, we add Christ in it. You know, faith plus anything is everything. Y'all, a funny story. Should I tell you that story right now? Funny story is I have a plant in my office, Pop. There's some content on the channel about Pop, how he started, how I thought I was gonna kill him. But even faith plus that was me and my coworker, child, we had to pray that I didn't kill that plant because I really did not know what I was doing. This was 2 years ago. I wasn't really sure. Growing regular greenery is much different than growing vegetables outside versus inside. It's so different, so many different things. But my plant all right, y'all. Not only is he all right, he's huge. And everybody that come in my office is like interested in what special things I do to I pray over my plant, okay? I know y'all be talking to y'all plants and doing all of that. But I be praying over my plants. Lord, please don't let me kill them. Please let them do good. Please let them multiply, child. And that's the same prayer I be praying over these seeds, child. Because listen, you just got to know when you're real good at something and you're gifted. I don't know if I'm gifted, but I be having fun, okay? Y'all can prepare to be sick of me this summer because I'm about to be doing everything I want to do that is within the realm of holiness. But yeah, I'm about to be doing a whole lot of stuff. So I just wanted to come get this little bit for my video. So I might have a whole nother outfit on tonight, probably pajamas, when I get ready to start sowing the seeds. You won't see me much anyway. But anyway, so what you do see here is tons of lighting. And I know it makes my face look all like, ooh, but it ain't really like that. I could cut them off, but I don't feel like it. I just was going to leave them on so I can show you what I was talking about. But these are my grow lights. Pretty reasonable, nothing real big. I mean, honestly, I've known people, my mom be using regular lights, child, and her plants be going off. So I'm not really big in investing in lights because I ain't about to be selling no plants. I'm about to, you know, give them away to people because I love that. But I have my grow lights here. I have my little watering container. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I have my assortment of seeds. One thing I learned from just doing home remodels and just anything in life is to map out a plan on how you want to do stuff. So I also have a little notebook and I'll insert some footage of what my notebook is and what I'm talking about. But it is simply just a plan of the different phases of my garden that I'm gonna have to take care of. If you know anything about living in zones and things like that, I'm in 6A, 6B, and we can't just bust out and go plant seeds outside because it's still cold outside and we have to really wait till the last frost, but that's not till April 20th. And then I get a late start on all of my vegetables and stuff. So I'm going to start my stuff from seed. And hopefully I'm starting a little bit late, y'all. I should have started about 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. It's just now probably like a month from the last frost. I don't have my watch, but I think it's like a month from the last frost. Normally they say some things are 4 to 6 weeks, like lettuce and spinach and stuff like that. But like my tomatoes, bell peppers and stuff, that should have been started 6 to 8 weeks before my last frost. But anyway, I'm about to do it anyway. Last year, I don't think we started the garden. The first year we did it, I don't think we started it on time anyway. We started it too early. The next year we started a little late. So whatever, and everything turned out all right. So you kind of just got to trust the process. But yes, so I have some floral seeds I'm going to plant over here. I have my vegetable seeds that I'm going to plant over here. But y'all, I got my seeds from Dollar Tree for $4. The only thing up here that's not for $4 is my butter lettuce, because I like butter lettuce. That did real good for me last year, and I like the way it tastes on salads a little bit better. And my big packs of marigold seeds. So these are probably going to be a part of a different pot that I'm gonna use, but I'm also gonna start some marigolds from seed. So these will be my bigger packets will be direct sow, because they really don't take that long to do what they gotta do, child. They'll really start acting crazy right away. And then I'm gonna do some from seed just to record the process so I can see what that kind of look like, see if I'm gonna suck at it, see if they're gonna grow, see if they're not gonna grow, see what I gotta adjust, see what I gotta learn. So I have that stuff over here, but everything else is pretty much for $4 when it comes to what type of vegetables I got. So in this tray, I will have my spinach, my butter lettuce, and my Swiss chard. Oh, my Swiss chard wasn't $1. It was $1.96 from Walmart too. But Dollar Tree did have it for $1, but I missed it. I saw it and I was like, do I want Swiss chard? I already had regular lettuce and I had butter lettuce. I'm like, dang, do I need that? Yeah, I need that. One, because it's very pretty. It almost looks like a flower. But I went ahead and grabbed that. I also saw it at the nursery for $16. And these are $1.96. And I can grow more than what I saw at the nursery with this. So y'all know I'm bent towards a bargain. So I'm always going to take it that way. In addition to that, the way things going out here with the fact that we playing back all this stimulus money with these taxes and the way the vegetables and stuff done went up, the little transplant plants that we had last year from Lowe's that for the community garden, those were like maybe $1, $2, $3 for like the little pack of 6. Now they're like $5 and $6, you guys. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and start them from seed and take care of it myself, and go from there. But yeah, so I will have my leafy vegetables over here, and then I have my bell peppers and my squash. Oh y'all, these so cute. Look at these bell peppers. They're like multicolored bell peppers. I'm super excited about that. And then I have my squash. I don't really like zucchini that much. I found that out when I planted zucchini. It go off, but I don't like it that much. It get big too fast, and I don't get to eat it. But I eat squash every day if I could. So I have regular summer squash, straight neck, and then I have cricket neck squash, which is what I grew last year and didn't get not one squash. So we're gonna try again to grow from seed and get them out there in time, okay? Squash actually likes to be planted direct sow, which is probably why I sucked it up so bad last year. But the year before it was a transplant plant and it did all right, but whatever. So we're gonna see how it go this year. I might keep some so that if these don't do well, I'll just direct sow them, see if that works. If that doesn't work, then I'll go get some transplant plants from like a nursery or a big box store or something, and I'll plant them that way. Okay, so these will be those. Okay, and then I also have two other pots over here that have my Roma. Are they Roma tomatoes? Yeah, my Roma tomatoes. I ain't doing cherry tomatoes, y'all. Them cherry tomatoes tried to take over everything last year. They was fire. They like perfect snacks for while you out there working. But they just try to take over, and I'm not with it. So I have Roma tomatoes, and then I have some beefsteak tomatoes. Super easy to grow. Tomatoes don't normally give me a hard time. They really do really good. But y'all, I was at Dollar Tree, and they had these rocket tomato situations. I don't know how these gonna go. They I looked at the reviews on these, and they kind of up, down, left, right. People kind of do it right, people kind of do it wrong, people do what they want to do. I don't know if it's gonna work, but so I got regular seeds because I know them work. But I'm gonna try these to see if they work. If these work, this is gonna be fire. But I'm gonna start them in these pots down below my table. So I'll show y'all how everything is set up after I get everything set up. But I'm gonna grow these down below with a different light. And I'll use these for my tomatoes so that I can easily just dump them out of here and put them right into my garden and be fine, right? So I'm gonna grow 2 of these. What else do I have? I keep all my seeds in a little container because I bought a whole lot of them, because you can freeze them and keep using them year after year after year. So I have that. Oh, some seeds that I'm going to start in phase 2 of my garden if I set up my second raised bed. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. If I don't set up my second raised bed, I will grow these in buckets. Or I got some other pots down here. I'll grow them in something like that because they get out of control. Eggplant do way too much. So I need to put it somewhere where I don't mind it doing too much. I don't even eat eggplant. It's just real pretty, okay? And then I got these carrots. Y'all, look, they not just orange carrots. Can y'all see that? They multicolored carrots, super cute. And then I got some cucumbers because I like cucumber tomato salad, and I think that's gonna be fire this summer when I get ready to start doing that. But these are all a part of phase 2. I don't want to be too ambitious when it comes to growing all this stuff, child, because I also have 2 jobs. I also got 2 kids that keep me running from east to west, you know. So I don't want to do too much, not too much, sis. We ain't gonna do too much so that we get overwhelmed and then we just throw it all in the trash. Okay. So we're gonna start with just a little bit. I know this seemed like a lot, y'all, but we're gonna start with just a little bit. Also, I have my starting seed mix. I bought all this stuff myself, by the way, y'all. Ain't nobody sponsor me. They should, but then nobody sponsor me. I mean, people gave me money towards my garden, but it wasn't like sponsors that paid for me to use their stuff. But yes, I have my seed starter mix. I got a little extra potting soil just in case I run out, and I can put the potting soil at the very bottom, and then I can put my seed starter mix at the very top, you know, just in case I run out. I have to have a backup plan for my backup plan. So I also have that. And some of these trays, I'm going to try to do a self-wicking process where I use sponges. I ain't never did this before, y'all. This might be crazy here. I've never actually even used the trays. I normally just water them on top and go by my day. But I'm about to try to water from the bottom because they prefer that. The leaves prefer that. Anyway, so I will be putting water in the bottom of these trays, putting the sponges down there so that when these get dry, they can draw up water from the sponges, but it won't be so much water that their roots are going to be sitting in water and then they die. Okay. So I'm going to try that for a few of these. I do have to go get one more tray to put my tomatoes in because I was going to grow them a different way, but I think I'm going to keep them kind of all like this so that I don't have to worry about doing too much when it comes to lighting. So yes, one thing I'm glad about is because I am starting so late, I don't have to keep them in my house that long because I'm not in the mood for gnats and stuff like that. So gnats and a little bald head larva, I don't feel like it. But yeah, so this is pretty much my setup. I got these trays from Dollar Tree, of course. I got this big 36 cell tray from Dollar General. And it just has a bunch of cells, and you guys will see that when I get ready to start planting my seeds. I got these little pots that you can just take right out and put into the dirt, so I don't have to worry about flipping them and doing all of that. You can put these, they're biodegradable. You can put these right in the garden. Will I do them that way? We gonna see. No, we'll see how these turn out. So I have those, and then I have these. They have their own little domes, but I'm not too keen on the fact that they don't have no drain holes. So that's the thing for me. So I'm going to be adding, let me see if I got one that's out. It don't have no drain holes. And that'll give you root rot, and you're going to end up with a whole lot of problems because they need to drain extra water out. So I will have to add drain holes to these. You can just pop them with a pen and needle. I got a drill bit, though. I'm going to go ahead and put them all together and do it all at once. And add some drainage holes to these. And then I'll sit these in these trays so that it's just not sitting in water, so that it'll be able to absorb it when it needs it. Okay, and I'll be able to water from the bottom. I won't have to go over the top with water. I'll be able to put water at the bottom. It'll drain it up right to the roots where it's necessary. And then it'll be all right. So that's kind of why I want to add some drain holes to that. What else I got over here? Anything else I need to tell y'all about before we get popping with the rest of this video later on today? I really feel like that's it, y'all. I kind of talked to y'all about the type of water I'm gonna use. A lot of these seeds come with really good instructions. So if you've never gardened before and you're thinking about like getting into it, listen. They come with this. So days to germinate are on here, depth to sow, seed spacing, row spacing, days to harvest, okay? So it tells you how many days you need to plant this before you can expect to be eaten, okay? So all of that is on the back of these seed packs. If you're not familiar, it's super easy. Read it, kind of give it a shot. Maybe start with 1, not 50 like I'm doing. But yeah, so we'll see that. And I will be back to you guys in just a little bit with how all of this is gonna pan out, and I'm gonna do my best. Y'all know how I do when it comes to keeping updates and stuff like that. I'm gonna do my best to attempt to keep you updated on the progress that all of these seeds and seedlings will be making, and then I will get another video of me transplanting them into my garden. Y'all want to see a video of me building my raised bed garden? It ain't really that hard. It's like real fast. Well, it might not be real fast for everybody, but I kind of be building stuff. So it's kind of going to be real fast for me. Maybe I'll make a little video of it. And if y'all want to see it, drop it in the comments. I'll show y'all how I'm going to build this garden out here in the back. And it's going to be maybe a 9 by 3. I think that's what I decided on, 9 by 3. And then my phase 2 is me building that attached to the 9 by 3. So we'll see how that'll go. If I do good with what I got, then I'll go ahead and plant some things that don't mind being direct sow, and I don't have to start from seed, and I can just wait on them to go ahead and produce during the summer. I hope you guys got a lot of good information so far. This video already 20 minutes long almost, and I really don't like long videos, y'all. But I kind of want to go start to finish on what this process looks like. But this is my setup. This is how it's starting off. And then I will connect the end of this video, probably me getting the seed sewn. That part will go kind of fast because I'll use YouTube magic to make it go a little faster so the video is not so long. You can kind of pause if you need it to slow down a little bit. But yeah, so I will be back to you guys in a little bit with how this all turned out. All right, give me a second.
All right, so what am I doing here? I'm opening my seed starter mix. I'm going to add some water to it so that is nice and moist. When I add my seeds, you do not want to add seeds to dry starter mix. Right here, I am going through and sorting out kind of how many seeds I want to have. Now, y'all, this word got deep to me. I'm like, I'm going to plant one of each, and then I already have some in the other one. But I was like, I'm going to plant 2 seeds just in case the first one don't take. Let me tell y'all how that ministers to me. Because we'll go to our family members one time and we'll go to them another time and we'll go to, and that's just enough. But what if the first seed didn't take? What if you just got to go back and plant another seed? What if you're just going to do it just to be safe? What if you did one set and then like a year later you go back and do another set? What if we cared about our loved ones that much to go back and revisit conversations we've had with them about their faith and their salvation and things like that, and just living a lifestyle that plants seeds all day, every day, y'all? Everything that you do, you are a walking epistle. You are a walking testimony to who God is, and that plants seeds. People want to know about God. They want to know how you're okay, how you're making it, and that is your opportunity to testify. But yeah, this was my little rant about seeds. So I got them all filled up. I got them all labeled. Now I am about to go in and put my seeds in. I got my handy dandy notebook that tells me the depth and things like that. I wrote some things down that was a little different than what was on the back of those seed packets just because of where I am and how I'm going to plant these seeds. So I got the depth on there, and I was using just the end of a marker to poke my hole down so that it's not getting up under my nails because, listen, we still got to keep it cute. But I used a little marker to make little holes, and they all have different depths. They all have different amounts you cover them, and some of them have different germination rates. So we'll see how they come up when they start to produce. But yeah, I got most of those done pretty quick. Some of the seeds were much larger than the other seeds, and some of the seeds were much smaller than the other seeds. But ironically, the seeds that were smaller produced the bigger plants. And it was so crazy. Well, not the squash one. The squash one had big seeds and it produces a pretty big plant. But yeah, so I got most of that done pretty quickly. A lot of that was due to planning, just because I simply kind of planned this thing out. I added a little water to the base. I ran out. I'm going to come back and put some more water in there a little bit later. And then we get into this. Y'all, just wait for this.
All right, so first clip was me getting my first set of vegetable seeds put into this container. I actually had run out of water in my container because y'all know I was waiting on rainwater, so I had to get up and get some more rainwater. But I want to water from the bottom from here forth. I might miss the top just a little bit, but I will be watering these from the bottom. They should be good though, because I honestly put quite a bit of water into the soil when I first did these. So I will just keep them moist like that just a little bit. And then I'm about to start on my other set. So I'm kind of doing like a little bit of an experiment because I do need quite a few plants, because I might use some of these at the community garden if Lowe's does not sponsor our vegetables like they did last year. So yes, I might use some of those. So yes, these are ready to go, ready to be turned on my light. But I don't know if y'all remember, but I got another tray of 37 or 36 cells from Dollar General. And I was kind of playing around with the soil today because I moistened my soil, then I put it in my container, put my little seeds in, water it, leave it alone, okay? But these ain't taking no water. Like, the soil is insanely dry. So, I'm almost scared to plant my seeds into it, but I do need to moisten the soil before I'm able to do anything with it. So what you're about to see now is me dump all of the soil. These supposed to be helpful because they are full of soil already, but they're not that helpful because the soil is dry and it won't take. I mean, I have put water and water and water and water, and y'all, it's still dry under there. So I'm going to put this in here, add some water, see what it feels like. If it does not feel good, then I will go ahead and add some of the Miracle Grow seed starter and mix it in. And I still need to use it, so mix it in to see how it goes. So we'll see. And then I will put the same seeds that I put into the other pot into these so that I can see how it'll go. But these, I can't write on these because these are black. So I'm going to use some of these tongue depressors just as labels. I'll write down what I'm putting in each one of these 6. But yes, I will get those labeled and get those put in. But I gotta first add water. Y'all watch, just look and see how dry this is. Like they setting people up. I mean, because I drenched, the top is like full, like, but it's just sitting on top, which gives me anxiety. And it smells like dirt. So I'm gonna dump all these out.
I had a little attitude about having to dump these out because it was a big waste of time. But I dumped them out. I tried again. No matter how much water, it just did nothing.
The water is kind of like floating around it. Ooh, that's not gonna work. This not gonna work. This I ain't never seen no water resistant dirt. It was only like $1 or something, but yo, maybe it was like $5, I don't remember. But it ain't doing nothing with this water, y'all. It's doing exactly what it was doing before. And it's still like dry. Like it's still not, it's not doing nothing. I don't even want to use it. I ain't familiar with it, and I don't even know what to do with it when it do this. I don't know how much water to give it to make it do right. I ain't finna play with it. I'm not willing to waste my seeds. So that's a fail. I'm not gonna play with that. But I will use these same containers. I will use the dirt that I already have, the starter seed mix that I already have, and I'll put it in these. Yeah, this probably gonna go in the trash. Anyway, y'all see the difference? Like how rich this looks and like, and no, so no.
So reluctantly, I went ahead and filled these up. And I put me some more seeds in these. I do believe that the cup method that I use will be less of a transfer issue. These will have to be transferred out before I get them into my garden. So I'll show you guys how I do that too. But add a little more seed starter mix and added some water to it. And I went ahead and filled up the rest of those. After I was done filling them up, it was kind of the same process as I used for the other one. I kind of hesitated to even adding this clip in, but it's a different way that I'm filling them up, so I guess I was just going to add it in anyway. Somebody might be learning something, child. But yeah, I filled them all up, and then I went through with my marker and did all my little depth checks, making sure nothing was too shallow, too deep, all of that stuff. Man, it took a lot of dirt to fill them back up. But anyway, I got all that done. I cut those tongue depressors in half. I put the labels of what I was going to put in each container on there. And then I added them to the seed starter mix as I was going through putting my seeds in. By now I kind of had like a meaning to my madness. I was kind of moving a little quicker when it came to this set. I think I actually did this set in half the amount of time. And y'all, like I stated before, I'm planting the same type of seeds that I planted in the other one. It's just like Noah. Hey, I ain't got nothing new to tell y'all. It's finna flood. Just like John the Baptist. Hey, repent. You know what I'm saying? Repent, 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 So that's the same seed I'm delivering to my loved ones and my friends and my family. Every time I run it back to them, I will not stop sowing seeds into the people that I love, because I do believe that they're going to take root one day and it'll be the beginning of something beautiful for them.
All right, so real quick, I got to absolutely nothing I said else I was going to do in that video. But I'll bring another video to y'all about the rocket tomatoes and about the flowers that I'm going to do. But yeah, this is kind of how the setup looks.
I got nice moisture in there. I can tell because the top is white. But I won't take that off. But that's how kind of how the setup looks up. These are the cups, and then those are the cells. I got a few lights over them. Will I change my lighting setup? Maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been out. I was with my friend at this church event she had. But yeah, so I didn't get much done after I finished up what I finished up earlier. I got my seeds planted. That's pretty much it. I will be back to you guys with some more videos here shortly, but I'm about to get in my pajamas and go to bed because it's been a day. But yes, I did my seeds. I went to work. I went to an event. But it was a really, really good and productive day. So yes, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys soon. Y'all stay blessed. Continue to do your very best.